All right, Friday. So in the past, we've tested strength endurance with multiple modalities, and basically we tested a barbell squat, a barbell hinge, power clean, deadlift, something like that, and then push press or press, some overhead, some kind of pressing motion, which is cool, and it really gives you an idea of whether you're lacking strength in the overhead position or whether it's a squat or your power clean or your grip or whatever it is. But it also takes a lot of time to test because max rep effort strength endurance is tricky. It takes a lot to recover from inside a workout, so it's hard to get a lot of accurate testing for anything else that day. So what we're going to do instead is the bear complex. Those is 3 rounds because it's the shortest variation. It's probably the minimum number I would do in terms of warming up. Right? Like a bare minimum, you're going to do a set with a light bar, a set with something in between where you think you want to do, and then load up the heaviest weight. Advisably, what I would do is I would do like one set of 3 or 4. I wouldn't do the full 7 for every probably 15 to 25 pounds I'm going to have on the bar, depending on how heavy I go, right? And a lot of times what you find with this is where you think you're going to get to is easier than what you thought. And so save yourself some time. We have 15 minutes. Save yourself some time so that when you do, let's say 95 pounds, you're like, dude, I have a lot more in the tank, that you have time to recover and actually go again. Right now, if you're running kind of a little short on time and you get to the 3rd rep and you're like, dude, I'm gonna be easy, this is too easy, stop, load up the weight so you don't fatigue yourself, right? But the idea is we just need one good set. And if you haven't done this a lot, it's really hard to figure out where that will be. So keep that in mind. Now, then we do yardstick. Now we've changed up yardstick just a bit just to make it easier for scoring. Essentially, it's clean and jerks, and now it's full. It's barbell snatch. Everything but the top 2 levels are from the hang. Now, even if the top 2 levels, if you're not comfortable pulling off the ground, you can deadlift it to the up and then do it from the hang. But you've touched the ground each time and then snatch it. Whether that's full snatch from the ground or it's a deadlift plus a hang snatch, completely up to you, right? And your comfort level. And then the pull-ups, we've gotten rid of the strict variation. There's no muscle up variation. Now, if you're doing kind of the CrossFit testing, there will be a testing for muscle-ups. And I understand that you can't do a lot of those. So there's some variations for that, but we'll talk, that's a separate subject. It's just chest to bar is the highest level, right? 18 minutes is your max time to get a score, and also the cap for this workout in the class. So make sure it's something you can do under 18 minutes, which is really doable if you pick the right level. That shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. But yeah, we test again tomorrow, so I'll see you then.